Envirotube this week is at the Sydney Reptile Park. We're going to be talking to Jules, who is a funnel web wrangler. She actually milks funnel webs for their venom. A lot of people in Sydney are very scared of funnel webs, but to a large extent there's nothing to worry about. Funnel webs are inherently defensive and are just trying to keep a low profile and out of trouble. We're going to be milking these funnel webs. We're going to be talking to Jules, who is a funnel web wrangler. Well, I'm with Jules from the Australian Reptile Park. Hi, Jules.
Hey, how are you?
So we're about to milk funnel webs.
Yes.
You can't get this stuff at the supermarket.
No, I hope not.
What is the point of milking a funnel web?
The end result is that we want to actually collect the venom so that we can then send it away to be turned into antivenin. The Reptile Park has been involved in antivenom programs since the 1950s, so It's something that we actually hold quite dear and something that we're very proud of.
Now, I believe no one's died from a funnel web bite since they developed the antivenin.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So it's basically 100% successful. So
they're not an aggressive spider though, are they?
No, I would describe them as defensive. Their whole deal is to rear up and be nice and big and scary to hopefully save their own skin.
Yes.
And part of that procedure, they actually willingly produce venom droplets on the tips of their fangs.
Oh, so you actually see it if you look close.
You actually see it.
I hope not to get that close that I see it, but...
Oh, you will.
I will
I
today.
think you will, yeah. So,
well, let's have a look at some of these bad boys.
Yeah.
There's a myth that spiders jump.
Yeah,
Do they jump?
Right. Some spiders can, but funnel webs don't.
So they don't?
Yeah, there are some species of funnel webs that live up in trees, so they could literally fall on you. But the ones that we've got today are the Sydney species, so the Sydney funnel webs, and they do not jump. I can take that off as well if everyone's comfortable for me to do that.
I don't care.
I'll just jump into action if she goes anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
If you found a funnel web at home, what would you do?
Oh, it depends who you are.
Would you milk it perhaps?
No way.
No.
No, leave that to us, please. If you're over 18 and you're comfortable to do so, then it is quite safe to catch a funnel web in a jar. And what we have is drop-off points.
So have you collected much off this one?
No, not yet. Not really. Should I try another?
Yes, let's try another one.
Come on, ladies.
Massive disappointment.
Yeah, come on. You need to go back in here. We need to find some funnel web gold.
So what's that? It's on a bit of cloth.
That's her little web matting, we call it. So they make their own little sort of
it's actually
matting.
her matting.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's dirt and web.
Yeah, so they like to live in a moist environment, so we provide them with peat moss, and we just give it a nice sort of moist consistency, so it's not too dry. And then you pop the spider in and they take care of the rest, and they make themselves comfy, and some will actually make little funnels in there, but most of them are quite happy to make like that little blanket, and that's sort of like their safety net.
You must be doing it for a while because you seem incredibly relaxed and calm about the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I feel like I always end up walking away from it thinking, oh, I'm so proud of them. Yes. They did so well.
So there's a lot of spiders here.
Yes.
All male?
Well, at the moment we've got a whole bunch of female funnel webs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we do have a lot of males as well.
Because the females, they're the particularly vicious ones, are they?
Yeah, yeah. I guess we use the females generally more for education, but the males are the ones who are more important for the anti-venom program. So
why is that?
They say they're about 6 times more toxic.
Oh, okay.
Than a
So
female.
it's the males that are actually the really dangerous spiders.
Yeah, yeah. They are physically smaller, but drop for drop, their venom is much more dangerous.
So how much venom do they produce? I mean, if you milk them, are they 5 minutes later, could they do more?
Sometimes their initial reaction is to produce the venom, but once they realise that nothing's kind of happening, then they don't keep producing it. Then you've got others who have different personalities where they'll actually just keep going.
Because then they inject it into horses or something, don't they?
Yeah, so with the spiders, they actually use a rabbit as a host animal.
Wow.
So generally you only get the small amounts, and that's why it's so important that we have many, many funnel webs throughout the year to actually continue the venom milking program, because some of them may produce nothing for you, unfortunately, and then others are actually really, really good and very, very valuable to have.
The Jersey cows of the spider world.
Yeah, yeah.